Welcome back. We're continuing our Darkborn Noble SOVL run. I think where we left off was, yes, we just completed our perfectly symmetrical cavalry build. Very pleasing. We'll muck it up later when we buy something, but for now, that's just right. It's all the right spots. So in terms of what we do next, it's either a rest or a fight, and between the two, we're pretty much as healthy as we want to be, so a fight's fine. Might as well just take the gold. The XP is the same, except you get more XP because you don't necessarily have to take healing instead of it. So just don't get your backside handed to you and take a load of damage and you'll be okay. There you go first, which is fine. A mining crew, so a unit of crossbows at the back, I think. Put the fast units on the flanks. I think this is the one that you want to do a lot of damage with, so hopefully there's something to do there. I guess sides and these kind of forward. Okay. Now, unfortunately, these I think they have explosive charges, so I'm not going to be able to. There's no way I was going to get them to stop getting the volley off. So they're always going to kill at least one. Cannot physically prevent that. So let's start moving this around. I don't think we can be able to quite get into combat this turn. It's going to be next turn. And now I've got to make a decision. I would like. How far can we get here? Wait, careful. Please rock. So we can obviously get in range, but then it's a question of do we want them to send. I can't get to side arc, which is. Oh, we have Curse Standard though, so we should be able to smash through them. Bit of yep, good shots. Oh, they're archers. They're not even proper dwarven crossbows. For some reason they've got Imperial archers. Oh, that must have been a rework. They used to come with normal crossbow units. Oh, that's unfortunate. They just moved out. Okay, we'll have to save that for later. What we'll do then is we'll have just discharge the shot while we have it. Yeah, sending some units into the flanks here would be a good idea. Making it so they can't ever use their explosive charges is also good. So I want to put this Raptor Knight unit into the side. I can wait until the Noble comes around and hits them on the side. That'll be fine. I guess slowly move you forward to be more helpful later. So I'll just put you there for now. You will start moving around here for when we inevitably. Oh, okay. I might have that was a bit foolish. What I've done is I've just made it basically impossible for me to get my charge into the side with this unit. I can obviously see them, but I'm not going to be able to get them. Oops. Where does the midpoint start? Basically there. Okay. So I can obviously see them. That's not the issue. The issue is whether or not I can draw a straight line from the centre of my unit to the centre of their flank, which I can't do anymore. My stroke of bloody genius. Maybe there? I think I get away with it. I'll give it a go. You. Around the long way, we have to go through these irritating things that slow us down, but okay. Just go straight in. It's fine. We can't quite reach the one I want. Hey, we got away with it. Just barely. We can reach the side there. Yeah, we can't stop them unfortunately, so they're going to probably get a turn of throwing what is effectively a grenade at us, but so we're going to phase straight through them. Don't worry about that. That was intentional. Yes, one poor unit's getting hammered. There's another one. Okay, we'll take heal on this then. Fine, we'll do that. Okay, just in case this unit's holding on. Clearly see them. They'll turn around if they're still there. They're going to the back. Darts. Squeak around the side. Like so. You might as well shoot them. Why not? Sure. And then chariot. I don't think I can get to rear arc, so I'm just going to be happy to take the side one. Double flank should be more than sufficient. Now here we do have. Is this the one that has extra? No, I don't think. There's a unit somewhere that has extra attacks inside, but not this one. But it's enough to basically slaughter them anyway. Still, man, I really didn't want to lose a guy there because now I'm going to be down a man. I had healed them or just suck up being down one. That was very unlucky. Damage. Nothing in return. Not that you would expect them to. They've been side charged by heavy cavalry. we go. Oh, you're gonna. Oh no, they're charging us. Perhaps not. Yeah. I don't think this unit has slavers, so there's no point. If I did, I would send them into the back there. Bugged annoyingly. Oh, but they did. So what I could have done is I could have charged them into the side and got a bunch of extra kills. This is the difference. Having this ability is very different to any other army now. I've got to actually want to remember it is beneficial for me to go into combat with units, where otherwise you'll just, well, just let them run away, who cares. Gonna have to remember that for later. I didn't use exploit weakness, I didn't bother because I knew this was going to be a rout anyway. They roll a whole load of sixes just to spite me. Damage. I can't kill a guy with only one, so that's fine. Yeah. So a touch unlucky in one regard, but otherwise that was fine. It's just the overwhelming advantage of a more mobile force than the enemy has. Okay, so we'll take a heal there, that's easy. Right, Darkborn Riders. Right, I think we're finally going to have to suck up one of these rubbish ones now. Ah, that's really unlucky. We wanted the second rank of that mastery, didn't we? And we didn't get it. Fine. I guess the extra guys just like discipline we don't clear. We're not usually losing enough to care about that either, so just take that. I guess it makes this more worthwhile because it means I'd outgo up to 6. That kind of justifies that. Perfect. We got the one we want. There you go. Just charge bonus plus attack is flat out an amazing upgrade. There's no reason not to take it. And then gold on everyone else. So we're back up to scratch, except this unit has 6. So let's just go like take stock of what we're actually dealing with. So the large unit of riders here doesn't have the upgrade, but they do have slavers. So you want them into combat. This unit does have the charge upgrade, but doesn't have slavers. They kind of split. Eventually we'll get them both. This unit Raptor Knights has slavers, but no charge upgrade. You have, okay, so they're pretty much the exact inverse of one another, where you get one unit of raptors that has slavers, one unit of raptors that has the extra damage, and then the same with our Darkborn Riders. So we just got to jostle them around. No idea what you're doing. Just sending them into the side of things. Okay, but not really any choice as to what we do next. Prince Ias. Ooh, a hoity-toity regular elf. We'll show him as boss. So I like the idea of probably putting the chariot over here where there's some wiggle room, because the tight corners are quite nice. And then, how do we want to do this? Probably there, there, and there. Now if we think about it, so these are the slavers, so they can do a lot. You want them to kill things. This is the damage one, so you can have them go head on. So your damage, your slavers, your slavers. Probably want to send them into the side and just have them. Oh, there's a unit right there we can go straight into. So what I'm hoping is that perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see happen. So now what I can do is I can get this unit in a position to hit them. Just need to make sure we're in charge range. Now ideally, okay, so we got there. Yeah, clearly see them. Majority side arc. Yep, so that'll be heavy cab into their sides. That's just them squashed. We'll take a pretty nasty shot from there, but what are you going to do? And then these will instead go, well, if you're really cheeky, you can try going into their side. Just make it even easier for yourselves. Yeah, well, might as well. So I can clearly reach and see them. They're not in cover from the terrain. We can see in the terrain, but we can't see beyond it. So if they were stood here, they'd be hidden. But for now, this is just trivial. So that's a side charge. That's a side charge. They can't stop me, so it's good. I can even take a volley at them. Oh, but I want more alive so I can get slavers. Okay, so is it worth me leaving 5 of them alive to try and... Would they get a kill on one of my guys? So they get 5 shots, hitting on 4, hitting on 3s. So until I get about 3 hits, and then I'll have defense 5. So I get a 3-up save. I should, in theory, take only 1 wound and be okay. Downside is that, as we've seen from this run, my averages have been atrocious, so let's just take off a little bit of their damage. There you go, that puts the odds in my favour of not unnecessarily losing a knight. These we don't really care about. This is going to be the same deal, I suppose, just have him crumping up here and... Get to the side? I doubt it. Ooh, not quite. In fact, okay, what you'd like to do is wait for them to move because they'll advance upwards, which is okay. That'll allow me the opportunity to get a better charge on them. So this is a damage unit, so we're just going to send it into the side and hit hard. Like this, you just hit that one on the flank, no problem. Again, they're going to stall out that one as long as possible, aren't they? And here we're just going to have to wait for something to come available. I don't know, stand in the woods or something. Start kiting. Probably want to start chipping away that unit first. That's the most dangerous one. Or not, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately they've done it the correct way around, where they lay him out as much as possible so I can't get my easy flank. So if I just go straight forward, what happens? I'm slightly out. So I think I just want to twist a little bit and then do that thing, and I can reach them. The downside is that one little tweak changes it from being a side charge to a... Just go back a bit, like an inch, and twist. I can't quite tell if that's in range. I'm now more confident that's a side charge, but I don't know if I can actually reach them. This is so fine, it's incredible. Because he literally tweak it, so now we can definitely reach them, but I think that's still side on, I think. Well, they're probably going to twist around anyway, aren't they? No, they remain stationary because they're foolish. Double one, great work. Take a load of unnecessary damage. Continue that tally of terrible saving throws on this chariot. But otherwise, I think we've positioned ourselves quite well here. So, yeah, we did get into the side. Good work. You're going to charge them? Absolutely not. Them, piece of cake. And I'm going to send you into there. You can just sort of stand your ground here. Start seeing what these are going to do. So that should be a route. That should be a route. This should all be combats we've engaged are easy. This, I mean, they might do a little bit. What on earth have you done? Oh, I see. So if I am still stood here, next turn, they'll run away and he can get charged. Oh, this one doesn't have curse standard yet, unfortunate. Oh, you're a slaver unit. It wasn't him. Oh, sorry, I thought that was the other way around. Okay, fine. I guess that is preferable because you'll get more casualties off of a spear unit than a lancer unit, so fair enough. Do we want to use... We need to use the extra attacks against this unit. We'll have 12 attacks, we'll get 6 hits. Wear power what? 4 to defense 3, so they save on 5s. So they take an average of 4 casualties, which is pretty much exactly what they've got. I think I want to save it for charging into something else. Okay, and they've made it so I can't really intercept them there, which is a bit annoying. Let's see if I can go around. Ah, that wood is going to stop this from working. It's just taking too much of my movement. And I can't just back off and do it here because there's no way to fit into that arc. You'd have to somehow get around the back here. If I just avoid the woods to the best of my ability and conserve my movement. No, because you're just going to wind up getting stuck on them instead. Just had it, I'm afraid. So you can get to the other side. There's no way you're ever going to be able to get around there to catch them. Oh well. You're going to get front charged, annoyingly. Be able to get through to a more useful position next turn. Ah, I didn't use... Again, skipped exploit weakness. Again, I don't think it's going to matter too much. Yeah, it's just going to... Never mind, I'm a genius. I didn't use exploit weakness because I knew I'd kill them all. Ha! I mathed that out in my head. Over here, the raptors, yep, hit a bunch. Do not a lot of damage. They are hitting heavy cab, to be fair, so they're quite durable. Hope they break. Good. If they don't break, then we get stuck in a heavy cab versus heavy cab where no one's got the charge, so it turns into a wet noodle fight. Below average roll, but they roll. Okay, fine. We come across. We should. No damage back. Good stuff. Over here, hoping for a... that's not great. Although if they hold, that means I don't have to worry about getting charged by this later. But it kind of amounts to the same thing, honestly. Because yeah, look, now they can see us no problem. So head on it is. Okay. Somewhat foolishly, they've charged with a spear unit, so they've nullified their own extra ranks. They don't get any benefit from being spears. You have to be stationary and take the charge to fight in 3 ranks. We're going to turn that way. Okay, this is fairly obvious. We'll just handle this is easy. Yeah. Now my turn. Okay. So that unit is going to run, I think, towards their board edge, I hope. That should, in theory, allow me to... This is a slave unit, so I'd like to get it into the back of this if I had a choice. So just put yourselves there, and you can tell from my arc, I will be able to see them, so it depends on this, if this moves out of the way. I assume it will. Shot at them when you have the chance. Sure. And then these two, we're going to want to start setting up to deal with this. You're also, where's the other one? Oh, see, these are both the slaver units, okay. So I probably want to go this way, go back the way we came. I can't, it's way too far. Okay, just go forward then. Maybe this way instead. It kind of sets up better angles for if I move this one this way. So we can try and get a side on him. Okay, so he might take some damage. Oh, only one. We got away with it. Not expecting a lot in return, to be fair, because we're not charging. But that was okay. Hold. Reasonable. We'll probably lose one of these in the next turn, but well worth it to get more slavers involved. Indigo. I could have probably not done it. Wasn't really worth it. I could put these straight in. These aren't a slaver unit though, and neither are these. So this is just to hammer them and do a load of damage, which is fine, I guess. But I'd rather get two flanks on this one because it's quite an intimidating unit. Okay, he's made pretty much the worst decision. He's just given a free charge to both the side and rear. Yeah, that's just, yeah, side and rear charges. Great shot. Doesn't make any difference mathematically, but never mind. And here, yeah, now you might as well use your curse standard. Oh, that synergizes as well with slavers. Oh, when we have units that have both, I didn't have an opportunity to use exploit weakness there. I left it because I knew I was going to. It ended my turn before I could. There's definitely something weird going on in this run with ability not giving me a chance to use abilities before the round ends. Maybe I'm just a complete fool. Let me know in the comments section if I'm not paying attention. Ouch, yeah, I saw that coming. Wet Noodle Cav, not doing anything without charge. Chariot does great though. Splatters a bunch more. And here we go. Let's do a load of damage and get a load of gold. Ooh, free gold. Roll a -2 on 2 dice. How are we going to do this? I'd love to get a slaver unit involved, but we can't quite finagle it, so we just have to deal with this. Have they taken any damage yet? So the reason I'm reticent to send them in immediately is because you get attacked by him as well as some guys on the side. That would probably be enough to drop a guy. It would definitely break them and cause them to run away, so you don't have to take more damage in the Raptor Knights. I think it's preferable. No, we can't map any of these to get there, I'm afraid. Just in case they're still holding, they won't be, but I might not be diligent here. So, side. And then just skip that. So do we still have... Yeah, it's still active. I haven't used it at any point. So just... Okay. In the future, then, I'm going to have to make sure I use that first in turns, because I'm getting stolen my chance to do so. Hey, I managed to keep him good. Well, for now. I'm about to take more attacks, which might be the end. Here we go. That will probably now be enough to finish that one guy. Oh, we got really lucky. Great. Great work, Riders. And these in the back. Some more. I'll have to instantly route them, no problem. They escaped through the one little avenue. Well done. Great. One Raptor Knight. We can live with that. Yeah, the chariot will just heal itself every turn, so we don't have to bother. So the noble leveled. Skill of 6 is a bit... I mean, we might encounter some characters, I guess, but I don't really value either of these because wounds are taken from the chariot for most things except duels, so I'd rather... And discipline now, so I guess the skill is better than nothing. If we do come up against other skill 5 things, I guess it's worth it. And then here... I'm okay with the wounds. Our defense is high enough and we get side charges on most things, so the move speed's probably better, and it might get to Elf Mastery 2, which gives us another attack. And then these Darkborn Riders, No slavers. Sad. We were kind of hoping to get slavers on that one. We don't need it to be in any larger unit size, so don't worry about that. So that's pretty poor, but the range, I guess? It's not a great upgrade, but okay. You're fine for gold, you're fine for gold, you're fine for gold, and I think I'll live with 4. It's a bit... I did that pretty quickly, so I'm actually happy to take one more fight here. Let's quickly see what our route's going to be. So 3 fights here would be good. Shop. When we get to here, we're forced into an elite. Oh, it's going to be a hell of a slaughter. Take an elite, fight elite. But that's the only way to get to the rest that we'd want at the end there. It's a pretty grim path to follow. Or we can take one of these and come up here instead. We can still get there if we go this way. So we take, what, 1 extra random event. There's a rest there, which is kind of unnecessary. And it's either a bit too much or a bit too little. The rest, and then probably go elite. Rest again? Nah, okay, let's do it the hard way. So in terms of our, yeah, everything's mapped out correctly, so I'm going to go down, this is the harder path, where we take a load of fights, as many as possible, theoretically, I'm realising that Darkborn Elves probably have the potential to earn the most gold out of any faction in the game. Except maybe the Goblins. Goblins have the ability to take upgrades that increase the amount of gold you get, but it could be, if you get slavers on a lot of units, it become a remarkable gold farming run. Turns out the indentured servitude market is actually quite prolific, who would have known. Make it so that we can sort of flank around here as best as our ability. Right, okay, horsemen. So they've got 4 fast units, which is going to have to work around a bit. Now, ordinarily, I'd be happy, like, okay, we'll just take the side charge, but I don't know necessarily where the other units are going to land, so I need to see where he goes to make plans. Well, I should, in theory, they can only go so far forward, so they can only get to about there, so if I do this, let's go a bit further to the side, just in case. I can cover, like, everything in this angle, so if he comes forward to catch this unit, I might be able to hit him. That's a bit too far, I think. So if you just imagine their thing coming forward, we should be out of their range there. And we should, if we're lucky, be able to see them kind of preemptively. And I don't think they can reach us with if they advance all the way. So if I muck that up. Good. And now I know all of this stuff has landed. Okay. So I can't really do any side charging on account of the fact that they've really tightly tucked themselves in here, which is a bit annoying. I could theoretically side charge this one by moving backwards a bit and start to kind of finagle. If I just go... No, I can't. I could theoretically fit there, but it's not actually going to let me get away with it. So no. Can I move backwards and then turn around to hit that unit? Right. Try again. Oh, I think I got away with it. Yep, so we're there. We're inside arc, we can see them, and we can't be bothered by any of their units, so that's a good position. Charging the horsemen there. They've done exactly what we would hope they would do. Moved into a terrible spot. That's just a free win. Okay, so you're going to handle that for me. So what I'd like to do is get that into a position where it could, in theory, charge that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this because our movements... No, my movement's actually better than theirs, curiously. But remember, the downside is that it's a straight line from that centre to me, and I don't know... No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to clip their unit. So I have to position this in such a way that we're really as far this way as we can get, effectively, and twist to still be able to see them. That, okay, I can see them. It's obviously a front arc charge, which is a bit unfortunate, but they're only... So they're power 4, which is annoying. We're only defense 4. This is the light unit, so we would prefer to get a side arc. Let's try and be cheeky. I'm going to try and finagle a side charge. So that we can see them. It's a side charge. That unit won't be able to intercept me because I can catch them on the side, so we're fine. So it comes down to whether or not we can draw a straight line from there to here. I sincerely doubt it is my response, but worth a try. You would have been a lot better off. I should have shot at the dogs, because each dog I kill is more damage off of them than anything else. Okay, and then here, this is a bit of a mess, so you're occupied and you're in theory occupied, so I'll probably just... I'd like to just get out of here, but I don't think I can. I'm going to end up taking a front charge here. That's probably enough to just kill me in one hit. It's not a unit that can really withstand engaging in direct combat. We'll just sort of play it safe and move to here. Okay, and now with it. The reason I was waiting for them to move is because I wanted to see where they land, so I could get a free side charge on them, like so. Yep, majority side arc. They can't bother me because they'll be intercepted. It's fine by me. This is a slavers unit, and this is a slavers. Okay, you would have preferred that one be there, and they change places. Fine. We'll live with it. Shooting. This one. So this side I'm not worried about. This is a bit more of a hassle. Okay, so there we can intercept that one easily enough. Oh, it's a front charge. Oops. Okay, I didn't quite get around far enough. Fair enough. And you're probably going to want to take that. Well, just let them inch forward and see if I can do anything better. Here we can put a stop to that. Put a stop to that. Now here, should we just wait and just see? Well, they're probably going to move forward again, which probably makes it easier for us to figure out how we want to get around them. I mean, worst case scenario is we just end up repositioning, taking the exact same front charge anyway. So I'm going to give them a chance to misposition and see if I can get anything better. Yeah, like that, for instance. So, I mean, he'll obviously be able to get the side charge in, but it's a question of whether or not he can stop me. It'll depend on who charges first. If I get to charge first, I can take the side. If they charge first, I'm in a bit of trouble. So here, let's immediately use our curse standard, because we see not to. Okay, inches forward a touch, which is just enough to be in my way. So I'm just going to do this. Justification being is that if I go first, I can hit them. And you can only intercept from the front if you're closer. Obviously, they aren't closer, so that would be fine. That's annoying because it means they're going to have to take another front charge in a second. Do about it. And then here, what are you going to do? Come round here. You could, in theory, if they don't charge first, I could stop that unit. Oh, that's great. If they charge this one first, I can just go, well, intercept, and then they'll be stuck, and then I can charge into them. So I can clearly... Is that... Whose vision cone is that, actually? Yeah, I think that's mine there. Just make sure I can definitely see them. Oh. I would assume that's a direct line. We can catch them there. Want to bother shooting something? Yeah, why not? There's less attacks coming back at my character. Let's see what we do. So here, good number of attacks. This is a heavy hitting unit. We bought the lance and shield, so they hit real hard. Unlikely to take a lot of damage back. One wound, we lose nothing effectively. Run. Oh, it gives them another unit to theoretically charge. That might distract them. Yeah, this is a bit grim. Oh, fantastic. Good time to get a good hit roll. Well done, guys. They roll annoyingly high in return, but we'll live with it. No damage. Now, because they're so fast, they're going to run. We can't keep chasing them down and scoring kills off of them for Slaver because they're too fast. But we might be able to with this unit. Bunch of kills. Not expecting a lot of damage in return. One wound. Fine. They hold. Interesting. I suppose that's not really any different because I'd be taking a front charge either way. I can't catch them with that unit, which is fine. Right. They make what I think is a bit of a silly mistake. That allows me to do this. Intercept. And then there's no real cause for me to waste my time hitting that unit. I can just reposition them later. Oh, I could send them into the rear and take... Is this a slaver unit? No, it's a damage dealing unit. So you'd rather send them into that instead. So I'm just going to confirm. No, I'm not putting them into the front of the hounds. What a waste of time. Right, they're kind of wasting their time right now. Although, awkwardly, that bit of positioning has made it so I can't pursue up here, which is what I wanted to do. Start moving around. stay where they are to hit him again, which is annoying. Right, I think we can presume that the character here is going to be enough to smash and kill that, so they'll have to run away, at which point I can intercept them next turn. So moving into this one's charge radius isn't actually relevant, so they're safe to do this effectively. I mean, I can get so far I can get out of their radius anyway. So I'll move to there, and then this will get out of the way. So and then you've kind of just been AFK. They're not a slaver unit, so who cares? Just in case this unit's still holding, just sit there, I guess. Shoot something, like unit dogs. Great. Probably going to start losing. We'll lose that one guy at least. Pretty well. Ouch. You get a lot of attacks now. Oh, yeah. Good excuse to heal when the turn comes because I get 2. Oh, we actually lost combat as well. This is not surprising. This is technically a light cav unit fighting to a big brick. Reroll, please. 2 hits. Fine. And then they have to... Damn. So quick. We roll ours and force them to reroll theirs. And the chariot does rather nicely. Yep. Pick up on a whole lot more. No damage. Great. 6. I don't think they can hold. Yeah, not possible. That's another there. Yep, so you're going to hit them. Oh, we could even hit them in the back to try and save this unit. Well, there's no need. We just got this one, haven't we? So that's more than enough. And then you can take care of that. If this was a slaver unit, I would send it into there. With the intense purpose of kind of doing more damage, but why not? They're not going to hit me back, so sod it. Now, am I going to be able to use my exploit weakness ability here? Did give me a chance to, yes. Fine. Skill 6 for whatever reason, just showing off. I don't really want to lose an extra one of these because I think I'll heal. I think I'm okay because I heal 1 back. Oh god, that's damaged. Oh yeah, 2. That's not good. The charge from these will mean we win at least, and pick up some more gold. They still hold. Ouch. Okay, we're stuck with this unit forever. Damage here. What we really need is the slave units to pick up that Steed Mastery 2 so they can both hit hard and pick up the gold. The hitting hard is more important, I'm realising. Rolling. What we really want is the magic item that means 2s, because then we'll just be so consistent with dealing damage. He's power 7, why? Interesting, I think the character is benefiting from... Well, I'll have to check, because okay, next time we get into combat, let's eyeball this carefully. And in fact, we can just see the damage roll. This is hit roll, and then they were saving on 5s. If I was power 7, they're only defense 3, they should have been saving on 6s, so I don't, maybe not. May have misread that. Which I guess a great weapon would be a good idea. There. Oh, and me sending this unit is actually going to end this combat, which is fine, because it means I don't risk losing more guys. It was a good idea. Okay, so I lost 4 out. Okay, if I get 2 back, I'll be happy. Excellent, I can then heal 2 and we're back up to 6. Great, it worked out. So we stay where we are. The Raptonite's leveled. Not really that fussed. I guess the unit size will eventually be useful later. Okay, might as well take this now because you could get 2 and go up to 6. Yay, great. So big, we're quite a strong force, and then gold for everyone else is okay. Right now, I think we'll leave it there. We're getting it. It's slowly increasing the size of the cavalry units, which is fine. We're just getting. We want to get those crucial upgrades for a lot of these where they're nearly there. So if we just get, you want slavers for gold, and you want 2 tiers of the Steed Mastery for the damage output, and you're set. You don't have to worry about anything. Otherwise, I think we're doing pretty good. I'm happy with the run. If you enjoyed that, do like and subscribe. I appreciate it immensely. If you have any feedback on the run, do drop a comment. You might want to let me know what you see in the future as well. I'm happy to take feedback on board. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.